a last-second entrant coming in, making his deck literally minutes before his first battle there. It'd be funny if he won the whole entire thing. Shows you what playing does. All right, only Ijo starting off the game with a Goblin Barrel on the left side, countered by Retrac with a great log, +1 elixir on that side there. Dropping some skeletons in the back. Goblin Gang to counter, split pushing it down there. Evolved Executioner on Retrac's side. Should be good for taking out the swarm that the only Ijo seems to have. Knight in the back, they should meet near the bridge. Hog moving up the left side. Great Tesla, should stop the Hog. Dark Goblin moving in the left side, might catch the Executioner. And a perfect Valkyrie on that left side from Retrac. Perfect little defense. Get the counter push going in on the only Ijo. Good first minute from both sides. Little surprises on either end, but neither being caught off guard. Moving in with another Hog at the river there. Looks like he might need to wait till that Tesla's out of cycle if he wants to push through. Another Goblin Barrel coming on the left side, hits him with the log. Similarly, I think for the only Ijo, he needs to wait until that log gets used before he drops that. If both of them can time those correctly, it's going to be game over for the other side. Nice little freeze on the tower. Hog moving in with the Valkyrie. Good support defense. Tesla a little bit too late. Oh, and is able to draw it away. Never mind, I lied. That was a very lucky Tesla. I thought he had 2 connections on that left side tower, but great Tesla on that end. Trying to draw out the log, but a beautiful Evolved Executioner completely counters that left side. Moving in with the Ice Spirit, might get a couple ticks on the tower. Nope. Great Goblin Barrel, or I'm sorry, Barb Barrel. Just stop the Evolved Executioner. Moving in, here comes that log. Great discipline by Retrac's side, holding on to that until he sees the Goblin Barrel come in. Tesla counters the Hog Rider. Both sides playing great defense. Knight moving in on the right side, Executioner on the left. Supported by the Dark Goblins. Looks like he's making a counter push on the right. Ooh, and an Evolved Valkyrie to stop that drive. Evolved Valkyrie moving in with the Hog. Stopped in its tracks, but does get us some tower poke. Executioner doing a little bit of work on that left side. Goblin Gang moving in on the right. Barrel on the left. It's going to be a difficult defense for Retrac. Stops it with the log, no problem though. Does take a couple hits. Oh, no, I lied. Great stop from the Valkyrie. Moving in the left side. Evolved Executioner. Huge stop with that Evolved Tesla. Valkyrie does connect 3 to 2 times on that left side tower though, dropping it down another 700 HP. Great poke. Even though it was poisoned, they really weakened that Goblin, Dark Goblin poison before it would like wreck anything. But now it does a reasonable amount of damage, doesn't slow you as much. I think it was a good balance change there. Not looking great for the only Ijo at this stage, but still over half his tower HP. Plenty of game left. Minute and a half still on the clock, about to move into triple overtime here. Goblin Gang on the right side, split push from the only Ijo. Retrac moving his Evolved Executioner down the left side. Going up against the Tesla. Early drop of the World Delivery. This would be a perfect time to drop his Hog Rider. Interesting to put on that right side. Definitely would have put on the left myself. Push that left side tower. Executioner moving up the right side. Hog Rider's up the left. Tesla to counter. Hog should get eaten by that with the barrel coming down the left side. Play a little defense for... Oh man, great placement. Should get a little bit of connections with that barrel there. Nothing major, but every poke counts. Now he's thinking, gotta be slick where he puts it. Ooh, Tesla dropping the left side. Drop that. Drop it. Yes. Good move. Fortunately, that Hog Rider gets behind the Evolved Executioner. Would have been better if he was in the front. But smart play by Retrac's part, still counters well by the Ijo. Looks like this one is going to go to tower downtime. He's given up the left side, didn't drop it. He knew he couldn't do any damage there. So Retrac is walking away with the victory on this first one. Amazing defense from both sides. Frankly, that was probably the closest game we saw. I know the only Ijo gave up the tower at the end, but frankly, That would have just been a drag down from the time running out. Great first match, Retrac. The Only Joe loading up the second game. This is a best of 3, all unique cards, brand new decks on both sides. Fire Spirit coming down the right, countered by the Ice Spirit. Moving down the right side. Wonder if this is another Loon deck or if we just have the Wall Breakers. Good stop. Oh, no, we connect to the tower. Able to connect for about 800 damage from the Lumberjack. Huge, huge on Retrac's side. Good start to the game. Bats take out that Valkyrie and clean up the rest of the Goblins. Great value on the Elixir. Huge advantage right now for Retrac. But still plenty of tower HP left for the Only Ijo. Playing on his heels for now, 1 game down. Winner of this moves on to the semifinals. Good wall breaker connection on that right side, taking him down below 1500 HP. Moving in with the Ice Golem. Great counter from the Snowball. Stops those bats from wrecking that tower. Both sides waiting in defense.
What up? Future King over here.
Prince played in the back. Fireball takes him out almost. Smart choice by Retrac. That Prince can do some work on his bigger targets. Coming in with his first offensive move, the Only Ijo moving in his drill. Makes a couple connections with the tower, takes it down, looks like about 500 HP. Huge counter push from Retrac here, but great evolved Valkyrie. Stops only 1 connection from that, so could have been much worth. I thought that was going to be the tower for Retrac there, so amazing evolved Valkyrie. That's one of the best defense cards in the game for sure. Coming in with the Ice Giant, supported with the bats. Should be taken out by... Perfect. Good fireball right there. Could be a difficult one for the Only Ijo. Really needs to make a play. Probably should go for that left side. Still pushing the right though. Looking like he's making some desperation moves. Retrac staying calm and collected, moving with his counter push on the right side. Wall breakers coming in. Should move right past that Valkyrie. Should be able to tank 1, I believe will connect. Oh, and he stops it though. Good defense from the Only Ijo. Fireball coming in. Needs 3 fireball connections to win with spells and load. Ooh, dangerous, dangerous drill right there. Luck. That was a great snowball. If he wouldn't have, if he could have done that a second earlier though and taken out those bats, I think that would have been devastating for Retrac. Might have turned the game on that 1 move. Uh-oh. Great snowball. Not quite enough. He does need 2 fireballs to take you out though, the Only Ijo. So 2 whole cycles. Don't give up yet. You still have time to come back from this. Great Valkyrie. Dropping the fireball on the back. Can he cycle to that fireball in time? Oh my gosh, he's hitting the tower. Oh no! In comes the Prince, pushing the Valkyrie. Nice job, Ijo. This is why you never give up, never surrender. Ijo with 200 HP left on his tower, taking us to game 3. Powerful push. Retrac went for the fireball win, had to waste 4 mana, put himself in a little bit of a deficit. Ijo carried it on to the next one. I thought that was game over there. Great job, Ijo. Taking this to game 3. Miner with some minions on the back end. Prince moving in on that left side, going against each other. 1 for 1, great shock. Stop that Prince in its tracks, cause it gets stuck on the Goblin Machine. That is the one downside from some of these bigger units. Every once in a while, something gets stuck behind him. Wall breaker, dragging the Prince all the way over the side. Throw something in front of it. Oh, it could have had a 8th HP Prince moving in. Great vines though. If it didn't have that log, that would have been an awesome connection, making about 1,000 damage on that tower there. Both sides biding their time. 2 minutes left in the standard time. Archer Queen dropped in the back. One of the most powerful abilities in the game. Goes invisible, speeds up her shooting. Connect with the tower. It is done, so. Miner moved in the back. Goblin Machine to counter. Minions doing some work to that Goblin Machine. Thankfully, his rocket was able to take out 2 of them. That rocket is crazy. I felt like they were a little too close to get hit by that, but obviously that's not how it worked. Couple connections on that right side, do a little bit of splash damage. Prince being taken out by the Mega Knight. Counter push on that left side. Minions should clean those up, no problem though. Good stoppage by the Miner. Take out some of that poke from the minions. Push down that left side. Evenly matched Ijo versus Retrac, pushing down the right with his Goblin Giant. Good stop with the Rage. Furnace and the Goblin Giant pushing up the right side, along with the Prince versus the Prince and Archer Queen. Amazing vines from Retrac. Stop the Prince in his tracks. Oh man, evolved Mega Knight pushing in, pushing that Prince back out of the tower range. That's the one downside of the evolved Mega Knight. Counter pushing the left side, making everybody split their focus. Minions to stop the Miner. Great counter from Retrac, taking a little bit of damage on each side. Both sides just over 2,000 HP. Counter push to Retrac's side, but a little bit extra mana on Ijo's. Oh, that's going to be a difficult one. The Prince, fortunately. Oh, great vines, amazing vines. 10 out of 10 play. That was a get out of jail free card. I can't believe how that turned. And the Goblin Giant had connected to the tower with the Spear Goblins, did about 1,000 damage. That's what I was telling you earlier. If you don't stop that connection early, it can be devastating. Archer Queen moving up the right side, stopped by the Goblin Machine. Minions pushing down the right with them. Huge push coming the right side from Ijo, counter with the Prince. I don't know if that will be enough. The minion support is too much for the Prince. The log isn't going to do it. Connecting with the tower. I don't think he can stop it. It looks like Retrac is moving to the next round. Congratulations, Ijo. That was a very valiant effort. Retrac moves to the next round.